everybody. Welcome to current events for Friday, February 18th. All right, we're going to read the Decorah Public Opinion. And on the front page, we have, let's see, I should be sitting more here. The new view of construction rendering following the demolition of Carey buildings, which is going to lead the way for a new vision of the Vesterheim Museum. Between the main museum building and the new structure will be an open-air courtyard next to the newly planned Commons building in the vacated space. Watch for more details on plans for the Vesterheim complex in upcoming issues. The demolition of the Carey buildings may begin as early as next week. So I guess it's going. And this is what will replace them. That looks really cool. Wonder who the architect is. All right. The Vesterheim National Norwegian American Museum and Folk Art School will begin a new phase of campus renovation plans this week after receiving an endorsement of the Decorah's Historical Preservation Commission, Planning and Zoning Commission, and City Council. Reservations include the removal of both the Carey buildings number 510, previously Carey's Welding, and 508, previously Art House, on the north side of Water Street between the museum's Westby Torgerson Education Center and Dayton House. Good for them. And this is what it looked like yesterday. Some construction workers there, and the barricades are up. The Decorah High School robotics team is geared to state championship. The Decorah High School junior and senior robotics team, the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men, competed in the Super Qualifier event in November in Norwalk, Saturday, February 12th. The team members played 6 qualification matches throughout the day, including posting a team high score of 230 when playing with teams still under development from Black Hawk County. They have some great names. All right, congratulations to them. And here is the robotics team. Good for them. Moving on to the next page. 4 Luther students have been named Fulbright semifinalists. There's an article on Mazopust, Czech Mardi Gras comes to Kalmar February 26th. The Czech Heritage is holding its 16th annual Mazopust, correct me if I am mispronouncing this, to Pivo Brewery in Kalmar on Saturday, February 26th. We are very excited to hold Mazopust at the Pivo Brewery to give folks a glimpse of Czech culture, a taste of old world Czech food while enjoying great music, pivo, craft beer, and various entertainment. The Czech village of Bekčín will be highlighted and descendants will be recognized. That sounds like a lot of fun and very tasty as well. What's on the menu, you might ask? Breaded pork chocolate. Oh my. Breaded pork cutlets. Jitrince, which is a Czech and Slovak sausage, dumplings, red parsley buttered potatoes, dill gravy, sauerkraut, cucumber tomato salad, rye bread, kolaches, roliki, and poppy seed tart. Yum. That sounds really good. Okay. The Winneshiek County 2022 Road Bridge construction includes the largest on record. While construction season is still weeks away, County Engineer Lee Berkey and the Winneshiek County Road Crews have been planning the updated 2022 road construction projects. Thanks to additional funding for the Farm to Market Road Improvement Account by Winneshiek County Supervisor, action on the January 31st meeting. 3 major projects are slated for this year, according to Bierke, including the replacement of the 175th Street connecting Kalmar and Spillville, and replacement of 2 bridges, the Pole Line Road Bridge in Decorah Township spanning the Upper Iowa River, and Bridge 376 on 360th Street north of Highlandville. All right. There is an article on Decorah Decorah Community School District's new superintendent, who will be beginning this summer in July. It says that Dr. Tim Cronin, and here is his photo. He looks friendly, but that's just my opinion. It says, since 2013, Cronin has served as superintendent of the Central City Community District, which has had a shared superintendent arrangement with nearby Dunkerton Community School District for the past 2 years, where he gained key experience and skills related to school finance, human resources, and providing professional development opportunities to staff. He developed and supervised a $3.5 million track, transportation, and HVAC construction project, along with a $5 million elementary school addition and a $2 million gym rebuild. Well, good deal. The community-wide rummage sale is going to be April 30th, so get ready. If you want to have a garage sale, that would be the day to do it, because everyone will be out looking for stuff. I'll go on to the next page. Local organizations receive donations from Burning Bright concerts. Share Your Light, the Burning Bright community benefit concerts that were held in December, raised funds for 3 local organizations. Concert directors Catherine Reed and Otter Dreaming distributed checks January 10th to the Decorah Community Food Pantry, Path to Citizenship, and Neighbors Helping Neighbors. Congratulations to those 3 groups. Turkey Valley students attended the Freedom Riders play at Luther. Turkey Valley 7th and 8th graders recently attended a play at Luther College about the Freedom Riders. The students have learned about human rights and American freedom, and the Luther play seemed to fit in with the recent curriculum. That's great when you can learn from in different ways. Okay. Fiber optic internet installation at Winneshiek County Fairgrounds. It's about time. They're going to get the fairgrounds wired with fiber optic cables so that they'll have good internet access for the fair. Good deal. Okay. We've got just one obituary for Serena Timp, but I will not read it because I don't really know if anyone here wanted to hear it. So we'll move on to Echoes of the Past. Echoes of the Past. For 1942, 80 years ago, 2 police officers on night duty. Decorah now boasts 2 police officers on night duty. The Decorah mayor says the capable officers make hourly patrols of the business district and keep a close vigil on property for possible fires or problems about the town. They are on the job and will do their best for the city of Decorah. The President of the United States has decreed February 6th as the next date for conducting a 3rd registration for service. The Winneshiek County Tire Rationing Board has issued rations for the following individuals. Austin Nelson, 2 tires and 3 tubes for a tank wagon. George Bukait of Kalmar Produce for 1 tire and 1 tube. And Sheriff George Harms for 1 tire. Well, I mean, we might have it bad now with some things not being in great supply, but at least we're not having things rationed. That must have been awful. Liquidation of the Winneshiek County State Bank is underway, according to R.W. Castor, State Banking Examiner. He stated that he expects to transact business with the public at the new Winneshiek Bank next week. And let's see, 1952, 70 years ago, the registration of P.C. Walco from the Decorah Hospital Board has been received. He will soon assume the post of administrative assistant at a large mental hospital near Peoria, Illinois. A new electric shop is being opened on the former Priscilla shop, at 114 Winnebago Street. Lloyd H. Brown will open the establishment. Members of Decorah's First Congregational Church have voted unanimously to proceed with plans for a new parish house. The building will be on the site of the current gymnasium. The first Mother's March on Polio is this week, when volunteers will visit Decorah homes to distribute literature to aid in the fight against polio. That was 70 years ago. Decorah has a good list of television dealers in these parts. Visit Harvey's Radio and TV, Hellwig's Radio and TV, and Citizens Radio and TV for new television sets and quality repair services. I know my mother used to work at Hellwig's Radio and TV. And I think it was in 1952. 1962, 60 years ago, further study has been ordered into the possibility of constructing a wood frame elementary school in Decorah. It has been reported that Governor Nelson Rockefeller of New York will make his first public appearance in Iowa at a $25 a plate Republican dinner at KRNT Theater in Des Moines in the near future. The county engineer's office is considering removing the radio antenna used by the road department from the tower on the Park Hill. The antenna will be removed and placed onto the courthouse dome. 1972, 50 years ago, Darling Drug, which has been in the same location on Water Street for more than 50 years, will be moving to the former Woolworth building owned by Frank Miller in the downtown district. Remodeling should be complete by April. The Iowa Highway Commission is yielding to public pressure from Decorah residents regarding the controversial Highway 9 and Montgomery Street intersection. A safer design is being prepared. Seems like Highway 9 has always had some issues. Mrs. Gerald Bruce and Mrs. Leo Helgren from this area are spearheading a letter-writing campaign to induce the Iowa legislature to find funds to extend the state's educational television network into Northeast Iowa. So apparently there was no educational television network in 1972 here. That's unfortunate. Good for those ladies for doing that. The recent closing of Decorah's Woolworth store meant the retirement of Geneva Sewell, who had been the bookkeeper at Woolworth's for nearly 30 years. 1982, 40 years ago, Susan Saquatine Florine, a former Decorah resident, is guest soloist at the Handel and Haydn Society of Boston to be performed in Boston Symphony Hall. The Luther College Board of Regents has approved construction of a new Luther President's residence. The 3-year plan is in place to raise $300,000 for the new home on or near the campus. That sounds really nice. 1992, 30 years ago, Sheriff Mel Lee has announced his resignation. He will not seek re-election in the fall after 30 years on the job. 2002, 20 years ago, the North Winneshiek School District Board of Education met in special session recently to discuss the possible use of North Winneshiek facilities by Decorah schools. The City of Ridgeway has hired an architectural firm for its new community center project. St. Benedict's School has dedicated the new Storts Media Center expansion project. And the Decorah Viking girls basketball team was crowned Northeast Iowa Conference champions after a 73-54 win over the 11th ranked Oline. And finally, 2012, 10 years ago, Decorah's Bald Eagle D1 has returned to Decorah, according to Bob Anderson, the Raptor Resource Project Director. The county-owned Winneshiek County Caretaker's House is on Preservation Iowa's 2012's Most Endangered Property list. Deconstruction of the house is being debated. All right. See if there's anything else really newsworthy. Let's see. The NICC College and Career Connection has hosted a high-demand skilled trades event on Tuesday, February 15th. That is a good thing to do. Let's see. The new Minoa players are seeking show directors, and Karen Hunt has been named Vice President of Enrollment Management at Luther College. Moving along, we have a lot of ads and whatnot. Some more sports. Let's see. Principal Shepard has been named Administrator of the Year. The Iowa High School Athletic Directors Association has recognized Decorah High School Principal Kim Shepard for the 2021-22 Administrator of the Year. During her 21 years in her leadership role with the district, she has helped lead and guide Decorah High School to unprecedented success, both academically and in activities. In 2011, Decorah High School was recognized as a Blue Ribbon School by the Department of Education, and since 2012 has been ranked in the top 5 high schools in the state of Iowa by U.S. News and World Report, including top rankings in 2013 and 2020. In the activities setting, Decorah has achieved great success with her support and guidance to all students, families, and staff. In 18 sports, 120 conference or district titles have been earned, and 12 state championships in 6 sports. This success has come with a constant willingness to help in tasks ranging from general supervision and management of events, to running a basketball score table, to offering mentorship and guidance for coaches and staff members in both victory and moments of defeat. Additionally, Shepard has been a passionate supporter of student success and expression in both the performing and visual arts. She has played an active role in work with fellow administrators to work together in finding ways to support and grow program offerings through development of new programs, including bowling and robotics. Shepard has been an outstanding supporter and administrator for the activities program of the Decorah Community School District and Northeast Iowa Conference throughout her 21 years as principal of the Decorah High School. All right, I think that's going to be it for current events for today. I'll remind you that this afternoon, we will have a nature documentary on at 1 o'clock, The Little Rascals on at 2 o'clock, a concert with Mike Maccabee will follow that at 3:30, and finally we'll round out the afternoon with one more round of Let's Get Moving. So, hope you have a great afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to Current Events. See you next time.